Hey guys, so it's time for our bonus lesson, and today's bonus lesson is about the hair. So I just washed my hair. We're gonna talk about everyday hairstyle that I most of the time do for myself. I usually use a few products that I'm also gonna be sharing with you. And yeah, let's start. So for me, everyday styling is more of a blow dry style. So I find that I mean, you can always straighten it, you can always do the curls, but I will show you how to do a little bit of blow dry. So it gives your hair this fresh and beautiful look, but at the same time, it doesn't overload. So you can go to work, you can go to a business meeting, and you can also just like do anything you want. So this is actually a hairstyle that can be with you in any time, and even for the evening. It's a beautiful hairstyle. So let's start with the products that I'm going to be using. First of all, I want to make sure that my hair are properly moisturized, are properly nice and soft, without I don't want to damage them. So I'm gonna be starting from Bio Silk. This is a silk therapy original. So you can buy it. I found it in Winners, I think. It's very expensive in the drugstore, and I see this in Winners for really a few times. So you can try to find it in Winners. If not, there is some in Shoppers Drug Mart. It's just a smaller bottle, but honestly this bottle, it's like I've been already having it for like 2 years and I still have a little bit. So what I'm doing, I just putting it on my hand, and I will be putting it into my hair. And as you see my movements, I'm just putting them all over the length. So I'm not starting from here because it's gonna be a little bit too much if I'm gonna put it on the roots. So they're gonna be super heavy and a little bit even greasy if you think about it. So I'm just making sure that I'm putting, and also if you notice my hair are damp, so don't put it on a dry hair, because dry hair are not gonna absorb it as much. So I'm always putting it on damp hair. Perfect. And I'm just making sure that both sides are good. Perfect. So now what we have to do is to do a volume on our roots, and we have two ways to do it. So the first way is to put Iron Coat Dallas. This is a thickening spray, and I'm putting it on my roots. The second way is a dry shampoo. So the first way I will do now, the first way, so on my damp hair, I'm just gonna put a Dallas, and I'm gonna dry it out with a hot air. This is the only way the thickening spray works. But also one more way, if you don't feel like, if you don't have damp hair, and if you want to do a volume right away, you can use on dry hair. You can just use the dry shampoo, just spray it on the roots, and then wait for 3 minutes and then brush it out. You probably know this way, so let's just leave it, because I want to show you another way as well. So we will be spraying Iron Coat Dallas on our roots. Only for the roots though. The smell is also amazing. I'm just making sure that it's everywhere. Awesome. So I will be, I put the camera down, so I will be using the hair dryer. What I'm doing is turning my head just a little bit down, and I am drying all of my roots. Don't dry out the length, only dry out the roots. Also, by drying my roots down, I'm activating the thickening spray, because it works exclusively with the hot air. once the roots are dry, you can see that I already have a huge volume because of the Dallas thickening spray. It thickens my roots, and this is why like my regular hair becomes a little bit more thick. So I'm just brushing it out, and because I was drying out all the roots, of course some of the hot air went into my hair, so just a little bit more drier, which is okay. It still have to be just a little bit down for our purposes, but other than that, like, it's totally okay if they just got a little bit more drier than they were. And perfect. And we're just brushing everything down. Also, one more option for the thickening spray is Bedhead by TG Superstar. This is also a thickening spray, and to be honest, they're really close to each other, but this one you can buy it pretty much in every store. I think R&Co you can buy it exclusively online or some hairstylists. And now, after doing the roots, we are doing the rest. So we will be doing today with a curling iron. I'm gonna take 25mm curling iron. Why 25mm? Because it gives it a blow, a great like blow dry effect kind of thing. So this is why I like genuinely love it, and this is so much easier to do rather than any like hot brushes like that. I just find it way more easy. So I'm gonna be taking a different product. This is a Biosilk Therapy. This is number 17 Miracle. This is a great leave-in conditioner, and I find that with this guy the hairstyle stays way longer than usual, and also it is a great heat protection spray, and especially when you're using the curling iron, heat protection spray is absolutely necessary. Perfect. We're taking the hair dryer as well and just drying all the leave-in conditioner. So everything, all of our hair have to be dry right now. Now I am taking the curling iron. So all of my hair are dry. I'm taking the curling iron, and the thing is, for the curling iron, it has to be a really thick one, because if you're gonna take a thin, we're gonna have like real curls, and we want a blow dry effect kind of thing. So I want to show you particularly this hairstyle, because I just find it more natural, and to be honest, pretty much everyone can do the blow dry hairstyle with a regular hot brush or the Dyson or something, but this is also something that a little bit more affordable, and this is sometimes even quicker to do, actually, comparing to regular blow dryers compared to regular hot brushes. So as you see, like, let's say for the volume, while I'm waiting for it to heat up, so as for the volume, like, as you see, I can make my volume as much as I can, because when I'm adding it like that, because it is a thickening spray, you can control your volume. So this is why, like, we can play with that. So if you want more volume, you can just put your hand over there and the volume is right there. And what are we up to right now? So now I'm taking my first hair, and as you see, I'm not taking a thin one, so not this. I'm taking a huge one, so I want my curls to be a blow dry effect. So the bigger hair part I'm taking, the more voluminous curl is gonna be. So what I'm taking is, I'm taking the curling iron, and as you see, I'm not starting from here and just going up. I have to go with a rounded movement, going from out of my face. So just like that, not like that, just like that. And the hair should be heading kind of thing down. So I'm taking the hair, I'm rounding it up, and it's going down. It can be a little bit angled, but make sure you're not doing this. It has to be something like that. And I am not actually doing anything with my end. It's just a little bit more straight, because I just really don't like super angled and sorry, super curled ends, because it just look like weird. Anyway, and I'm just leaving it like that, and I'm taking the second one, and again, I'm just taking it over here. This can be random because we are gonna brush it out. We don't need to leave it super curled and stuff. And we are gonna be brushing it out. We're not gonna leave it super curled. So once it's down, you can just remove it just a little bit over here. And I'm taking, again, the curl, and I'm doing it around. It shouldn't be too hot as well. So like, we don't want curls. So I'm just waiting for like, let's say 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. And I'm just removing that. This one was a little bit too much. And again, I'm taking, this is 4 and 10 in terms of the temperature, and I'm just taking it again, and 1, 2, 3, and just putting it down just like that. Perfect. And again, I want to pay your attention to the fact that I am putting the curling iron up, and I am just curling it down. I'm curling it not inside my face, not facing my face, but towards the out of my face kind of thing. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and down. Perfect. And I also have to make sure that everything is nicely brushed out, because if it's not brushed out, it's gonna give it just a little bit weird curls kind of thing. So when I'm taking a thicker hair, I'm just waiting for like 4 seconds or 5 seconds instead of 3. So like the curl like that, I can wait for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Wait. Perfect. That will do. And just a little bit of a thicker hair. Just maybe, yeah, like that is good. I'm just putting it for about 4 to 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Of course, if you want a little bit more of a curls, you can hold it a little bit longer, but if you want a blow dry effect, for sure that's going to be more than enough. Perfect. I'm just making sure that everything is here, and I am finishing it up at the end. And because we did put all the prepping for that, it's gonna be really beautiful. It's gonna be really soft. It's not gonna be too much. It's gonna be your hair are gonna have this like super beautiful and rich kind of look without any like, you know, how you call it, pigtails and stuff. So what are we doing over here? So same thing. I'm just taking the hair. I am putting it up and it just going down. So what are we doing with this part? Again, I'm taking just a small part of the hair. I am putting my curling iron just like that, and facing from outside of my face, I am just doing the curls. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. And we're doing absolutely the same thing from this side. So wait. Let me just push it, everything that we've got there. Perfect. Perfect. And I'm just gonna finish up this part over here. Right, so now everything is technically curled, and what are we doing right now is we're taking a regular tangle teaser brush or just any brush, and we're just brushing everything down just like that. And I'm just a little bit holding it a little bit towards down because I don't want like way too big of a curls over there. I just want just a little bit of a blow dry effect kind of thing. So it's still like waves, but it's not like super curls and stuff. So because we did a really thick curling iron, it made our look our hair look a little bit more voluminous even. Perfect. Perfect. And what are we up to right now? To be honest, for every day, I usually leave it like that, and it stays for a really long time because we did a really great preparation. We put a bio silk and stuff. What I can also do, I have these two, if you want to, if you need this, blow dry effect a little bit more more time for like a few days. Usually with me it stays for about like 2 to 3 days, but again, like it depends of your hair. I also have these are not my natural hair over here, so this might be a reason as well. But you can also fix it up with a fixing spray, with a hairspray. This is a Chi. This is a natural hold. I bought it in Winners, I think, as well. Natural hold is a little bit more flexible, so for every day this is the best option, to be honest with you. Although I wouldn't use it for every day because it does dry out your hair a little bit. And also, if you want to leave your hairstyle for as long as you want, you can go with the Bedhead Masterpiece. This is one of the most strong holds right now in the market. When you're spraying it, just make sure that you spray it. And when you're spraying it, make sure that you kind of double push it. So just like that, don't push it and wait for it, like for all of your hair covered in this hairspray, because it's really thick. So you would just have to push it a few times. So like just like that. Also smells very good. So this is an option also if this is just a little bit too much to you. Wait for just a few minutes. Don't fix it. Just walk, do whatever you usually do, and then brush it out again. And this is gonna go down a little bit as well, so you can have a blow dry effect as well. And to be honest, I just find it's the easiest way to do the blow dry, unless you have a Dyson, and Dyson of course is gonna make your life so much easier. But again, at the same time, like this is gonna be the quickest possible effect, especially if you're using the hot brush and stuff. So this is my small hairstyle trick. And of course, if you want to do it with a little bit more of an evening look, just honestly hold it a little bit longer, and not like 3 to 5 seconds. Just hold it for 10 seconds, and you're gonna see a huge difference. Your hair is gonna be a little bit more dense, a little bit more curled. So with only one curling iron, you can do a huge amount of hairstyles. And I have this Remington. I honestly bought it off Amazon. So yeah, this is our everyday hairstyle.